then becomes Robert Pattinson's Batman, and then
I dream of a world.
And then the movie starts. Because of this apparent attempted suicide, which I'm gonna be honest, made me die laughing hysterically, is expelled from his school and transferred to a new one.
You knew?
Oh no, Ethan, watch out, it's the Redditors! Next day, Norm wakes up and everyone's mad at him for some stupid, contrived, arbitrary reason. It's then revealed that Norm's crown is gone, which makes the bird character even more angry at him.
This is a disaster, Norm!
You're telling me. So he endlessly bitches at Norm for losing the crown, so they head out to look for
The gaming world was a dark, terrible place.
and arguably still is.
A land full of griefers, exploiters, spawn campers.
We are literally like, what, a minute in? And the dialogue is already on par with a Dark Knight ballad of the N-word.
Well, TBH, I'd rather go home and eat nacho cheese Doritos.
Gordon, I don't like how you go home and eat nacho cheese Doritos and watch Netflix. You've got to get your ass into gear and go sicko mode.
Then Trinity starts defending her e-boy BF.
Ethan's suicide wasn't real. He just said it so people would like him.
It's not much better in all honesty.
Look, I tried to baptize him because I wanted him to be like us. But maybe Jesus doesn't mind if we're different.
I don't like where this is going at all.
Do you think Jesus smiled all the time?
I mean, judging from what he's been through, I'd say that's a hard no.
Think he locked himself in his room and cried? I think so.
The actual Bible would say otherwise.
Do you think there might have been a chance he liked my chemical romance?
No, shut the fuck up. No, this film did not go there. No! Yeah, that's right. There's a song in here where a woman sings about how Jesus is emo. This film is actually... Is this parody? Or are we sure this isn't parody?
Could Jesus have been an emo?
This is inappropriate.
It's also fucking retarded.
His blood it fell in crimson shades, his crucifix a razor blade.
No, stop!
He felt the pain of all mankind, but emos do that all the time.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Jesus didn't enjoy being crucified. For one thing, in Mark 14:32-42, Jesus was willing but terrified to get crucified. Go ahead, pause the video, read the whole thing, and tell me I'm wrong. Cut to Randall going back home. He sees a note from his mother telling him to take down his computer, or else Stan will do it. So he's like, fuck that shit. And he goes to look up, I don't know, hentai or something. And he apparently received a mysterious email, but then...
Hey, get out of here! Quiet, worm!
What?
Think I enjoy being in your smelly dungeon?
Yeah, this is Stan. And the best part, this is the director. That's right, Stan is played by Ron Newcomb himself. And he is easily the best part of the movie. He just chews the scenery, and it's beautiful. But when you make a great kids work, one that everyone can enjoy, then you've positively influenced an entire generation. That, to me, sounds like kids' movies deserve more credit than just a kids' movie. They deserve to be labeled as what they are. Art. Basically what I'm saying is Alpha and Omega still fucking suck.
It's very, ice.
Which allows them to safely get to Harbin, China. Now you may be wondering, what was the point of all that? So they arrive at Harbin, China, a city made out of an LSD trip. Is this a city or a liminal space? Norm's investigating now, so he breaks inside the one building. And after a slapstick scene involving stairs, which I assure you is very important and very funny, he makes it to the top, believing the furry man stole his crown. He then accidentally opens a secret passageway, taking a page out of Nathan Drake's book, huh? He goes into this passageway and sees a glass case with nothing in it, but he's locked inside the secret room by the one bad guy from earlier. All of a sudden, the bullies show up, and Randall's all like, I have evidence that you did the weed.
I've got evidence.
Even though that's incredibly incriminating. And this leads to another random Lord of the Rings reference, where Randall views himself as Frodo and the bullies as the ring wraiths. And the funniest part is that it's all serious. None of it is self-aware. I'm sorry, did Chris Chan write this? So then there's like a chase scene or something, and then the bully punches a truck, and the trucker's all like, you punched my truck, boy.
Did you just hit my truck? What's it to you?
So some rad, tough truckers come out and chase the bullies away because child abuse always works.
So you're telling me that making mustard gas violates the Geneva Convention?
Yes, absolutely, incredibly illegal.
Jesus Christ.
I'm back.
Dumbsy, where the fuck have you been? It's been like over half a year.
I was trapped in Kanye's basement.
When did you get an eye patch?
Don't question it, because questioning things is for pussies.
Why not? I think
Shut the fuck up. I make money, racks, and I sleep with women.
that's a lie and you know it.
I'm joining Lubot. Fuck this.
Well, thank God you are, because I don't associate with horses.
Well, we've been waiting for you, or at least I have, I think. Anyways, want to watch Fred 2?
No.
No. Isn't that literally your job?
Oh, who do you think I am, Kara?
Must be something heavy on here.
How much Sonic porn do you have on here? So Rando shows Melvin what's on the drive, and Melvin reveals that he's a gamer.
There's this Lord of the Rings.
Online gaming competition.
How do you know about that?
Once a gamer, always a gamer.
The guy in the picture, that's Joe.
More like Joe Mama. Oh, Mama! And then suddenly, it turns out that the picture was taken by the film Smeagol reference. I'm not even kidding, by the way. The picture of Joe Mama putting the weed in the kid's locker is taken by the walking Smeagol reference, who has been hiding in their trunk for like the whole movie.
I lost something.
Perhaps. Or perhaps it left you. Perhaps it decided you didn't deserve it.
Man, I haven't seen drama this petty since when I did Sonic videos. Baba Melvin then intervenes, and for some reason he takes a neutral stance.
She stole my flash drive.
Well, maybe it came to me. Do you not teach, Baba Melvin, that all matter belongs to everyone?
Yes.
But I mean, you clearly know the importance of the jump drive, and this woman is clearly twisting your own words to fit her revenge agenda. And these kids are already on their way out to leave. But nah, we need the conflict here. We need the conflict.
How do you know Hitman?
What are you writing my autobiography or something?
That would just be a biography.
Alright, that was also kind of funny. So far, there were 3 good jokes. And that's still more than Has Been Hotel. Ethan tries killing himself, this time with a radio in the bathtub. It's meant to be a toaster. But surprise, surprise, it doesn't work because it's a radio, not a toaster. Then, in a shocking twist of events, Ethan joins the Christian band. This time looking like a mix between Greg Heffley and Marty McFly.
I want to join your band.
Laughing while crying emoji.
Hey, real quick, I just want to be real for a minute. There we go, I'm real now. What up, world? I'm Dumbsy, and this is my McDonald's order. Follow me. Here's my quarter pounder with lettuce. That's right, I have a plush toy now. Hey, you with a plushie here. Oh, napkin! Ah! My ears burn! That's right, I'm real now. Y'all spending $400 on Yeezys? Get off your StockX, bruh. There's even words on the mug, dude, look! This is one high-quality plush you don't want to miss. You look like a good plush. Why, thank you, ma'am. Where can I buy one? Why, on makeshift.com, of course. They're only here for a limited time, so buy one now. Take them to the bar, put them in the jar. This plushie has 4K graphics and 14 times the teraflops. You can listen to Dondo with him. You can be an emo gamer girl with him. I don't know, buy the plush. Film opens with these people robbing this thing, and if you couldn't tell, the camera quality is very good. But then Metal Man walks in, and he's all like... We then get these shots of... Oh yeah, baby! What a Sigma male punching the air. Well, thankfully, everyone's reunited, I guess. So Norm reveals why he's really in China. And the reason, if you forgot, which I bet you did, is because he's looking for the crown. Everybody's then mad at him over this for one reason or another. And the kids are all like, you don't care about us, only the crown. And it's played off as Norm doesn't spend enough time with his kids.
No, he's right. I haven't been the best dad recently.
But the crown is like a political object, isn't it? Technically, this is along the lines of terrorism. I think parenting would take a bit of a backseat. Anyways, whatever. Let's move on before I accidentally get invested in this shit. The marketplace from Uncharted 3.
He's tripping balls.
This is when we finally find Mario Judah. We found him, guys. All jokes aside, though, this is God. Yeah, not a joke. Yeah, that's right. They took Samuel L. Jackson from Jumper, turned him into a Discord moderator, and made that God. And this is one of the less stranger creative decisions. Anyways, so God's talking about how he's going to wipe the world.
You're not talking about...
Yes, the final judgment day.
I will now openly discuss this in a crowded marketplace. Meanwhile, there's a funny angel, and he's all like...
My medallion!
Who stole my medallion?
This is not how you make a first impression. I don't know how this movie does it, but we're only like 2 minutes in and I already hate everything about this movie.
Great balls of fire and terrifying. Shut up! Then you will cringe.
Oh, don't worry, it's already happening. Oh, actually, good time to point out, the Norm Twitter account, genuinely more entertaining than this movie. Like, you got Norm out here posting some badass drip.
With a badass seal of approval.
And even an Alpha and Omega 19s, no way! And the Oscar for Best Actor in a Leading Role goes to Doritos Reactions. Congratulations, you win your Oscar. They make it to a secret lair, and the furry man gets brutally murdered in cold blood, I guess. So the family continues inside the cave, but then they get trapped inside the cave, and are surrounded by a bunch of snow turrets. However, look, you know how this is gonna end, I know how it's gonna end. Norm and his family win against the turrets. Whoa, I couldn't have predicted that. So despite committing a massive political crime, Norm forgives them. And the furry dad characters are like, oh, I'm sorry I work so much. Oh, I love my sons! And to the convention center. The team is searching for the convention leader, but it turns out Joe the bully is here. And the convention center is totally fine with him harassing a minor. Meanwhile, the mysterious biker unmasks himself, and it's Stan the whole time. Also, is that Joe Rogan? Jamie, pull that up real quick. So long story short, Joe chases the nerds, and then Stan comes out.
I'm gonna take you all in. Your little mommy's calling.
And then the Minds of Moria come out of nowhere. What? And then the heroes are in the, I don't know, the tanker from Metal Gear Solid 2. And then Stan comes in and does this thing. And then some boxes fall on the nerds. And then Joe comes out, and then the Balrog shows up. Yeah, for absolutely no reason, there is a CGI shot of the Balrog. Yes, I do know what Lord of the Rings is. Now, please, get me out of your basement, Ron. So anyways, Joe's all like, stop having autistic Lord of the Rings fantasies. And then Ramona Flowers is all like,
stop it!
Oh, the girlfriend protecting the girl man.
He's more man than you'll ever be.
Dr. Freeman, you just posted cringe. You have lost subscribers.
Yeah, a quick reminder, these two barely have any actual chemistry in the movie. And by that, I don't mean bad chemistry. No, I mean like zero actual chemistry. These two characters rarely have any one-on-one talks at all. The most you get is Randall ogling at Stacy for a little bit. These two never talk to each other. They never open up to each other. Hell, I barely know a single thing about Stacy other than she's grumpy and maybe a gamer. I guess what Ron Newcomb was trying to do was copy off of Scott Pilgrim, where one character is nerdy and awkward, and the other is emo and angsty. But once again, you didn't give these characters time to develop each other. Scott Pilgrim, in contrast, dedicates almost its entire plot to Scott and Ramona's relationship. Meanwhile, in the Fellowship Rise of the Gamers, it isn't until these two characters swap spits when they actually start having chemistry. I hate to say it, but Emo the Musical did it better too. Yeah, that movie kinda sucked, but at least the main characters talk to each other. In this movie, these two barely have any one-on-one time together. How do you fuck this up? Just have your romance characters talk to each other. Anyway, so everyone's taken away and taken to the office of the convention center. They then meet Marv, the head of the convention. Bob and Melvin then Deus Ex Machinas himself back into the story.
Marv, kept you waiting, huh?
Melvin Schnabel!
Yeah, so this guy conveniently knows who he is, and apparently Melvin is
one of the oldest gamers in the country.
Yeah. That.
Only now he prefers to go barefoot and hug trees.
Don't knock it. Trees are remarkably affectionate.
I would know. I just had sex with one. So they show Marv the real picture. And Marv's all like,
and I believe Melvin. Your team is disqualified.
Should have done this a long time ago.
But didn't you just meet him though? So Joe is escorted out, but Squirrely's glasses are broken. And for some reason, Melvin knows Randall's last name.
Did I mention that his last name is Dooley?
John Dooley's boy?
And Marv tells Randall the truth.
I knew your dad. Good gamer.
He was part of Gang Weed. So there's this whole sequence where Marv tells Randall how good of a gamer his dad was. I feel like I'm watching a parody, but this is like completely genuine. It's like the ending to Metal Gear Solid 4, but gaming.